Hello, we are continuing our topic of solving equations by multiplying or dividing decimals. And in this video, we will be using the multiplication property of equality to solve equations with decimals. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so we have z divided by 3.3, negative 3.3 is 14.74. And we need to find z, so we're trying to isolate z. The way that we do that is we get rid of anything else that's not z. In this case, negative 3.3. Because it's z divided by negative 3.3, to get rid of negative 3.3, we need to multiply negative 3.3 on both sides, right? Do the inverse operation. So in this case, we have z over negative 3.3 is equal to 14.74. And we're going to use the multiplication property of equality to multiply negative 3 on both 0.3 on both sides. Right? That multiplication property of equality just states that you can multiply the same number on both sides of an equation without changing the equation. Okay, so here we have negative 3.3z over negative 3.3. And then on this side, we're going to have whatever that product comes to, and we'll solve that. We'll calculate that shortly. Okay, so here we have negative 3.3 over negative 3.3. Any number divided by itself is 1. So we essentially have 1z, but 1z is the same as z. So we end with z is equal to whatever this product is. Now the time has come for us to find the product. So let's do that over here. 14.74 times 3.3. Okay, so let's start. 4 times 3 is 12, and then we carry that 1. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 1 is 22. Again, 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2, 14. And then 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. All right, let's do the same thing. We should get the same numbers because it's a 3 again. 3 times 4 is 12. And we've carried our 1, same thing. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 1, 22, carry 2, it's still the same thing. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2, 14, carry 1, and then 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. All right, so we can add this up. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 4, 4, 8, 6, 4, 2. Let's remember our decimal places. We have 2 decimal places here. And then we have 1 decimal place here. So our answer should have 3 decimal places. We can move it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So we have 48.642. So let's write that right here. 48.642. Now let's see if we estimated this, if we would get around there. 14 is about 15. 14.74 is about 15. And our answer here, sorry, let me backtrack. Our answer should be negative because we had a positive times a negative is a negative. Okay, so here we have 14.74, which is about 15. And here we have negative 3.3, which is about 3. So we have about 15 times negative 3, which is around negative 45. Okay, so this seems like it's a decent answer. Seems like it's right. All right, let's move on to the next question. Let's try a word problem. Abraham Turkson ran an average of 3.86 miles last week. If he ran 5 out of 7 days last week, how many miles did he run the entire week? That's the total miles. Okay, so our keyword here is going to be average. This is the same thing as your mean, and we know how to solve for the mean. To find the mean, you find the total amount or number, and you divide by the number of times the number of numbers, and then that gives you the mean. In this case, we're going to apply it here. We know that we're talking about running. So our total miles, so the total number is going to be our total miles for the week. And then our number of numbers, that's going to be the number of days. Number of days ran. And then that's going to be equal to our average or our mean. Average or mean. Okay. So let's fit in our numbers, and then where we don't have a number, we put in a variable to stand in for the number. So here, do we have total miles? No, we don't know what that is because that's what we're calculating for. So that's going to be our M. We're going to call that M. And then Number of days ran. We know that he ran 5 out of 7 days, so it's 5. So m over 5 is equal to our average or our mean. We have that. That's 3.86 miles. All right, so now we have an equation that we know how to solve. We can solve this equation. M over 5 is equal to 3.86. And we write that m over 5 equals 3.86. So if you remember, we're supposed to use the multiplication property of equality. So let's do that. So according to the multiplication of equality, I can multiply the same number on both sides to solve it without changing my equation. So here I need to multiply both sides by 5 because I want m. All right, so on the left I have 5m over 5 is equal to 3.86 times 5. And again, 5 over 5 here is 1. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So I have 1m, or m, same thing, is equal to this product. So let's figure out what this product is. 3.86 times 5. All right, let's do it. 6 times 5 is 30. You have our 3. 8 times 5 is 40. Plus 3 is 43. And here we have 3 times 5 is 15, plus 4, 19. We have 2 decimal places here and 0 in the bottom, so our answer needs to have 2 decimal places. So we have 19.30. So our answer here is going to be, we think that Abraham ran 19.30 miles total last week. Let's see if that's right. 3.86 is about 4. If you multiply that by 5, you get 20. So 19.3 is close to 20. So that looks right. Okay. All right. Until next time.